Sonic Prime is slated to come out winter this year. Well, that's assuming that there won't be any delays. But despite the show's approaching release, we still know very little about what the plot entails, and more specifically, who the main villain is. Cause I'm willing to bet that it probably isn't Eggman. So in this video, we're gonna explore what we know so far about the show, and how it can give us clues to who the possible main antagonist is in Sonic Prime. According to the details we know so far about the show, Sonic Prime is a high-octane adventure following Sonic and his quest to save the multiverse. We actually see hints of this plot point with the recent teaser trailer. Here we have Sonic and Eggman fighting, with the result of the battle alluding to a dimensional rift. The multiverse plot is further confirmed by concept art of Sonic Prime released online. In the art, we see different variations of Sonic's friends from different universes. You know, we see Amy as a cave girl, Tails from a cyberpunk setting, and I think that's Knuckles as a pirate. I think that's pretty cool. Here we see different versions of Eggman defeated by Sonic. Now, it could be that this concept art wasn't supposed to be exposed, but a part of me thinks that this was done on purpose to bring hype to Sonic Prime and to keep the major villain from being revealed. They're showing one secret in order to hide a bigger secret, the main villain. So who is the main villain? Well, we've seen different versions of the Sonic cast, but I'm surprised we haven't seen an alternate version of the most obvious character yet, Sonic himself. I have a theory that the main villain of the show is an alternate version of Sonic the Hedgehog. My theory sounds a bit crazy, but I actually think it makes sense. First off, this idea isn't really anything new. Thanks to Into the Spider-Verse, alternate dimensions are just part of today's zeitgeist. It seems like so many things right now are about multiple dimensions and exploring different versions of characters from those dimensions. So it's not too surprising for Sonic Prime to be part of this trend. This also isn't the first time that Sonic has toyed with the idea of having different versions of Sonic. I think the most obvious example of this would be Sonic Generations. Generations gives players the option to play as two different versions of Sonic, Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic. Granted, the two different versions are from two different timelines rather than two different dimensions, but I'm sure you catch my drift. The lore in Sonic games changes all the time, so let me know if I'm missing something. But there's one specific version of Sonic that I think has a decent chance of appearing in Sonic Prime. Let me introduce you to Scourge the Hedgehog. For fans who follow the Sonic comics, from what I understand, Scourge is already pretty well known. But for me, it was only recently I heard about this character. So a little bit about Scourge the Hedgehog. Scourge was formerly known as Anti-Sonic, or Evil Sonic. Really on the nose there. He hails from a dimension called Anti-Mobius, an alternate version of Sonic's world, Mobius Prime. And Mobius Prime resides in a dimension called the Prime Zone. Wow, this sounds a lot like the show Sonic Prime. I wonder if this was done on purpose, I say sarcastically. Anyways, Anti-Sonic and his team of evil variants seized control of their home city, Mobotropolis, where he pretty much acts like an evil dictator. I'm saying all this to convey to you guys that he's bad. Evil Sonic started off looking exactly like Sonic, except he looks like he's cosplaying the Fonz from Happy Days. The reason why he's green now is that he tried to go for the Master Emerald and turn super, but before he could, he got punched by Knuckles' dad, Locke, and this resulted in him turning green. So yeah, this concludes a quick SparkNotes version of Evil Sonic's transformation into Scourge the Hedgehog. From what we've heard about the plot details of the show, Sonic Prime will be a story about self-discovery and redemption. And what better way to learn more about yourself than literally seeing an alternate version of yourself that embodies all of your negative qualities. Scourge the Hedgehog is a dark reflection of Sonic. While Sonic has friends, Scourge has pawns to use for his own selfish gain. Sonic considers fighting a sport, Scourge uses battles as a way to amplify his own ego and show little mercy to his enemies. Sonic's confidence is Scourge's arrogance. In the beginning of Sonic Prime, I think we'll see Sonic have traits of Scourge in him, an immature hero who takes his friends for granted. And when Sonic sees Scourge for the first time, he'll be haunted by the fact that this is who he could become if he doesn't change. So do you guys think there's a good chance that Scourge will appear in Sonic Prime? Did I leave any important details out? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. It helps support the channel. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace out.